CHA. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Anastasia. And you're watching CHA News. This month's headline is the gym floor. The gym floor is a much needed project. Everyone is really excited, but it has caused a few problems with classroom scheduling and practice scheduling. We sent our reporter Timothy Jackson to speak with Mr. Allen about the big project.
Okay, we're here with Mr. Allen interviewing about the new wood floor. What kind of wood is it going to be?
It's going to be maple on the top, but it's a construction job. It starts at the bottom with strips. You can kind of see on this right here, they're going to put strips in there every 16 inches all the way down the gym from bleacher to bleacher. All of them are padded below it, and this is an anchor. They drill holes into the concrete about every 16 inches, and they hammer that in. Then they come back and they put a layer of plywood all the way over it, running the length of the floor, all the way, once again, bleacher to bleacher, wall to wall. And then they come back, and the top part of it is maple, a hardwood that they use on just about every basketball floor. And after they get all that in and nailed down, it will sit for a week, won't move. They let it acclimate to the climate inside the gym, so if it's going to do any drying out, shrinking, or expanding, it can do that. Then they'll come back and they'll put a sealer on it. And after the sealer's done, they'll come back and they'll put the lines on it, paint them, and then they'll come back and put the finish coat on it, 2 coats of the finish coat on the top. The company that's doing this is a first-class company. They actually have done floors they just put in the Boston Celtics' new floor. They did the floor for the Rio Olympics down in Brazil. They do all of the Final Four floors, which is, quite an accomplishment for them. All of them, men's and women's Final Four. They do it all. The guy who owns the company, John Prater, came down here and actually talked to us about the whole thing. 2 weeks ago, he was in Maui at the Maui Invitational. They did that floor. Last week, he was in Boston doing the Boston Garden, putting the Celtics' new floor in, and then he came to Central Hines. This week, culture shock. Maui, Boston, Central Hines. But great guy, super company, and they do a first-class job.
All in all, how long will it take till it's ready?
It'll take 1 month from the start to finish. He plans to be out of here by the first of the year and turn it over to us after that. He said it could run a couple days into that week, but he doesn't think so at this point in time. Of course, we don't come back to school until January 8th, so we'll be fine there. The biggest inconvenience it's causing us is classes, having to move them around. Mm-hmm. But we think we've got that taken care of too. It's getting ready to be a lot of noise in there when they start sanding in 2 weeks, and a lot of dust, but it's gonna be worth it in the end.
What's the design in the middle going to be on it?
It's going to be our logo, and it's going to be very large. It's just our regular logo in the green and gold, and it's going to be 18 feet wide. So it'll run outside the center circle, and it's going to look good. And then we're also going to have some advertisements on the floor, where people have paid us to put their logos out on the floor to help pay for the floor. The Green and Gold Club was responsible for all that, and they've really, really helped with this. Their financial help is the reason we're able to do this. Between them and our school board, it's going to be a great thing for the school. Plus, we're buying a cover for it, so when we have all of our functions on it, where we have to put chairs out and tables and all that type of stuff, it's a cart type thing. It's got 10-foot long rollers on it. It has 6 of them, and you roll it out in strips, and it's a heavy gauge rubber. It's actually got a nylon base thread all the way through it, and you put it out on the floor, and then when you want to roll it up, it's got cranks, and you just roll it back up onto the rollers. Pretty cool.
All right, Mr. Allen, thank you for your time today.
Glad to do it.
We have breaking news. Timothy Jackson is live at the gym floor now.
Alright, we're here in the gym. This is the new gym floor. So far they've laid down the wood, they've anchored it down to the ground. All they've got left to do is sand it, paint it, let it sit, and then we'll start playing home games in January.
Thanks, Timmy. The gym floor project will run through Christmas break.
Speaking of Christmas break, everyone's excited, but first we have exams. Exams will begin on December 18th, and it'll be 1st and 4th period. Tuesday will be 2nd and 5th, Wednesday 3rd and 6th, and Thursday will be 7th and makeup. That puts us out of school on December 22nd, and we'll be back January 9th, 2018.
We spoke to a few of the elementary students about Christmas because they were super excited, and here's what they had to say.
Why do we celebrate Christmas?
God's birthday.
What's your favorite thing to do at Christmas?
Decorate Christmas lights.
Okay. What do you want from Santa?
A race car.
Do you have Elf on the Shelf? What's the silliest thing it's done so far?
Set on my tree.
Ooh, good one. What's your favorite thing about Christmas?
We get to spend time with family.
What's the meaning of Christmas?
I don't know.
Whose birthday do we celebrate?
Jesus.
So the meaning of Christmas is to what?
Celebrate Jesus' birthday.
Yes. Favorite thing to do at Christmas?
Wrap presents.
Huh?
Wrap presents.
Wrap presents? Okay. What do you want for Christmas?
And shoe Barbie doll.
A Barbie doll? Okay, good job. Riley, what are your favorite Christmas colors?
Blue.
Blue. Blue's a Christmas color?
No, green.
Green. Okay. What do you want for Christmas?
Baby doll.
That's it?
No.
What else?
Barbie doll.
You want a baby doll or a Barbie doll?
Yeah.
Okay, good job.
Merry Christmas!
The nativity scene is a Central Hines tradition and exemplifies the birth of Jesus Christ. Timothy Jackson spoke with Riley Evans earlier this week. Here's what they had to say.
Alright, we're here with Riley, the weekend after the nativity scene, doing some questions. What scene is this?
This is the manger scene with Mary and Joseph, and she sings a song in this.
Who all was in the scene, like people-wise?
Like the characters or the actual?
The actual people.
Andrea Shearer, Liam, Ellen Rogers, and that's it.
What does the scene represent?
It represents Mary just celebrating the birth of her son and God giving it to her.
Hello, I'm Hunter, and it's hunting season in Cougar Nation. I'm here with Kendall and Austin, and we're here to discuss Cougar basketball. With the season still going on, what are our expectations for the season?
Well, we haven't been doing too good so far, but district's coming up, and we're working real hard, and yeah, we're going to see how it goes.
With the new gym floor being built, how does it affect y'all's games and practices?
It's a little bit harder to adjust to like such a different like atmosphere a little bit, but we continue to work hard and everything will just come together. And when the new floor finally does get here, it'll be just the same as it was before.
Kendall, as a senior, how would you like to finish your senior season at Central Hines?
I would really like to advance to state and then be a contender for overall. And I think that if we just continue to work hard, then we can achieve those goals.
I'm here with Gabriel Carr, talk about Central Hines soccer. How's the season going so far, and what's the differences from last year?
The season's going pretty good so far. We're off to 2-0, and we've beat most of our competition as of last year, the same. And the changes from last year to this year is we've lost a lot of technical, skilled players. So this year we're just starting fresh, new team. We're trying to get new players, teach them how to play.
How's it feel to be a part of a 62-game winning streak?
I think it's a really big, important thing from this school. I've enjoyed every moment playing on this team. I came here in 7th grade, started playing with my brother. That was the year we won the first state championship. And it just went from there, and it's been a great experience.
Is there any pressure that y'all might snap it?
There is a little pressure. We go into every game. You can't think of a team as less than they really are, because every team will come out and they can put it on you and beat you, but we come out and just play hard.
What team would you say is y'all's rival?
St. Al. That's a big team. They got very good players. I'm friends with a couple of the players on their team, and they got a good team this year.
Y'all expect to win state this year?
We expect to, yes, and I'm hoping we can make it a 5-time state championship team.
Y'all have a good Christmas.
And a happy